Want to know something crazy? By age 24, I had nothing. By 27, I reached millionaire status. Now at 45, I earn over $100 million annually. No inheritance, no free passes. I simply uncovered several harsh realities that most people never learn. Honestly, these truths gave me a powerful edge in business. So, I'm going to walk you through these tough lessons step by step. Let's begin with the one that transformed my journey. Number 1, sell before you create. The concept of securing a customer and making a sale before building anything is a game-changing advantage. When I started my company, Flowtown, we created a mock wireframe of the entire product. I needed to know if people would pay before we developed anything, so we pretended it was ready. We called it the Wizard of Ozing method. We built no actual software because the toughest challenge is confirming whether anyone actually wants your business idea. So the first step to gaining that edge is securing payment before investing time into something that may have no market. But how do you persuade people to hand over their money? Number 2, craft an irresistible proposal. To convince anyone to spend their money, your offer must be impossible to decline. So how do you design a proposal that's truly irresistible? Your offer must meet a few key criteria. First, outcome. Does it promise a clear and meaningful transformation? Second, speed to result. Can you deliver that outcome quickly? The faster you can show them the benefit and the real-life result, the more compelling the offer becomes. Third, risk reversal. Can you eliminate their fears about saying yes? Ask yourself, what concerns might they have about my offer? Do I seem inexperienced? Lack social proof? What if it doesn't deliver? Introduce a guarantee. Structure the offer so it's incredibly straightforward, so much so that refusing seems foolish. Fourth is scarcity or urgency. Without a reason to act now, people won't. Maybe you have limited capacity, use that. Maybe you're running a seasonal promotion, use that. Find a way to inject urgency or scarcity into your proposal today. Fifth is the unique mechanism. This might be the most critical part. What's your distinctive method for delivering results? Something they've never encountered before. If you're helping someone lose weight and your advice is, eat fewer calories, that's obvious. But if you explain macronutrients tailored to their body and lifestyle, that's a unique approach they haven't heard before. Let's break it down with an example. Book 15 qualified buyer appointments. That's your clear outcome. In 30 days, that's your speed. Or get your money back. That's risk reversal. Offer ends in 3 days. That's urgency. Using our AI appointment setter system. That's the unique mechanism. By checking all these boxes, we create an irresistible offer. If you want the exact offer template that generated over $50 million in sales for me, click the first link in the description to get it free. Now, once you've collected the money, how do you use it for a real advantage? Number 3, invest money to save time. Don't waste time to save money. The world's top entrepreneurs spend money to reclaim time, then reinvest that time for greater leverage. Most struggling business owners spend excessive time pinching pennies when they should focus on what only they can do to maximize earnings. Then, use those earnings to buy back time and scale further. The key is understanding the value of your time. I once heard a metaphor that changed my perspective. Trading gold bars for pennies because I didn't recognize my time's worth. Ask yourself, where are you making that trade? Where are you exchanging gold for pennies instead of the reverse? If you used your time wisely, you'd accumulate more gold. Maybe you're cooking every meal instead of using a meal service, or cleaning your apartment yourself. I don't know your situation, but there's an opportunity to reclaim time. Maybe it's handling inventory or managing your own mail. For a real advantage, start by calculating your hourly rate. If you earn $100,000 a year, that's about $50 per hour. Outsource any task you can pay someone else to do for a quarter of that rate. So, at $50 per hour, paying $12.50 to save an hour is a smart trade. Then, reinvest that saved time into high-leverage activities only you can perform. Here's your challenge. Tonight, list 3 tasks you'll delegate next week. Every chore you eliminate buys back revenue-generating time. But having extra time only becomes an advantage if you're selling to the right customer. Solve problems for affluent clients. It's incredibly frustrating to sell to someone who doesn't appreciate your value. Interestingly, when I sell a $15 product, I get endless questions. When I sell something for $150,000, there are no questions. When you solve issues for wealthy clients, they're ready to buy. My first 2 companies failed because I targeted small businesses. With my 3rd company, I shifted to Fortune 2000 clients and made millions. Why? Large companies have unlimited budgets to solve major pains. They just need someone to say, "Hey, I can fix that problem for a fraction of what it's costing you." Their response, "When can you start?" Sales happen instantly. That was the key lesson from my software company. I learned this at 24, and in my first year, I nearly hit 7 figures after years of failure, all because I found customers with deeper pockets. Let's break it into actionable steps. First, identify a buyer who spends without hesitation. Imagine someone who, upon hearing your offer, immediately says, "I need this." Someone with ample funds who just buys. Second, package the results, not your time. Most businesses sell hours. Instead, sell the transformation. Sell the value and outcome, not the time spent. Finally, price it so it stings a little. Trust me, they'll respect you more. Help them understand they're buying your process, not your presence. The best part? Wealthy clients pay quickly, stay longer, and if you excel, they refer you to others. Now, once you have customers, keep their choices simple. Number 5, simplicity drives growth. Complexity kills it. I've been in business for 28 years. The biggest obstacle to growth and gaining an edge is overcomplication. People create too many products, gain a bit of momentum, and then add layers of complexity. If your menu looks like a restaurant serving Italian, American, and Chinese all at once, you're finished. I once had a client with 42 pricing tiers, 42 different offerings. Growth stalled. She wondered, do I need a new marketing funnel? Number. We reduced it to 3 options, and she tripled revenue in 90 days. It's obvious in hindsight, but it takes courage to simplify. Here's a philosophy to lock in this lesson, the scaling credo. First, pick one target market. Remember that easy-to-sell-to customer? That's your market. Second, pick one product, a no-brainer, irresistible offer for that person. Third, pick one conversion tool, one sales process. Whether it's chat, phone calls, or proposals, stick to one method. Fourth, pick one channel for acquiring customers and building an audience. Whether it's TikTok or Instagram, choose one. Fifth, commit to all 4 for 1 year. That's the scaling credo. Now, if you're still figuring out your business, don't reinvent the wheel. Number 6, copy, then customize. A coach told me this 15 years ago. I'm not saying my way is forever, but to get results, you must copy what I teach. Once it works, then modify it. If you think your situation is uniquely special, you'll struggle. Instead of solving every problem from scratch, find people who've already solved it. I call it buying blueprints. Find someone who's built the business you want and pay to learn from them. That's speed. That's an unfair advantage. If you want to use my model offer template, click the first link in the description for free access. Now, with a plan in place, How do you execute for a true edge? Number 7, be patient with outcomes, but impatient with action. Think about when I started my YouTube channel 10 years ago. You see my numbers now and think, Dan, you're killing it. But it took a decade. 10 years ago, I committed to posting every week for 10 years. I was patient with results over the long haul. It took 8 years to reach 100,000 followers, but then I iterated, stayed consistent, and hit 1 million within the next year. That's the difference. Impatience with action, patience with results. Here's how to apply it. First, define a clear goal, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Most people aren't clear about what they want. Then, identify the daily actions needed to hit that goal. Think of them as daily standards, actions that, if done consistently, make goal achievement almost inevitable. Whether it's sales calls, diet, or exercise, what's the non-negotiable daily action? Once defined, take consistent action for 1,000 days, constantly iterating based on feedback. I believe everyone is 1,000 days away from their dream life. Consistency compounds. Most people can't stick to a week, let alone 1,000 days. If you can, you'll stand out in your entire city. It's a powerful edge. Now, that's a lot to implement. But what mindset ensures victory? You don't win by being smarter. You win by moving faster, charging more, and persisting when it gets boring. When others quit, you keep going. That creates an unfair advantage, enabling a life most can only imagine. If you want to learn how to build a self-running business, click here, and I'll see you on the other side. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.